Okay. Do you exercise outside of school?
Yes, I do. I've got a membership at the YMCA and I go swimming with my kids. And I also run. I train for 2 races in particular every year. And it's something that I've done for my whole life, so it's something really enjoyable.
Okay. Do you eat more like nutritious food or do you eat more like junk food?
You know, whenever I eat junk food, I feel terrible. Junk food, by junk food, I mean like chips as a snack or a McDonald's extra value meal, like the hamburger. The chicken one is okay because it's a little healthier.
Okay.
But as far as the unhealthy food, I literally feel horrible. What I crave most of the time is a steak and quality food. So yes, I do make good choices as far as food goes.
Okay. What would you say to encourage others to get more active?
Well, there's a lot of reasons. First, social. You can go running with a friend or jogging with a friend. It actually creates endorphins in your body that make you feel better in combination with the social time. And then the other reason involves that those physical benefits. You know, you look better, and because you look better, you feel better about yourself. So I would definitely encourage people to be more active for those reasons. Really, there's tons of reasons. We could talk all day long about that.
Okay. Do you think it's important to stay fit?
Yes, absolutely. For the same reasons. You look better, you feel better.
Okay. How important is it for you to stay healthy?
Well, you know, I don't have the same advantages as I did when I was younger, when I could play sports for 5 hours in a day. But I still understand that, you know, being able to play with my kids who are 1 and 6, almost 7, I am going to have to stay with it and stay healthy. So those are some of my motivations of jogging, like I said, for those 2 races every year. And you know, being able to compete with my kids when they get 15, 16, which is going to be like 10 years from now. That's what I'm really looking forward to. So that is part of why I'm keeping fit.
Okay. Well, that's all of the questions. So
Thanks a lot. You were the best interviewer I've ever had.
Okay. Do you exercise outside of school?
I do.
Okay. What kind of activities do you do when you exercise?
Well, in the winter, I really like to ski, and I also am involved in a club, so I go work out as often as possible, maybe 3 or 4 days a week. And I like to take long walks when it's nice out and swim.
Okay. Do you eat more nutritious food or junk food?
Definitely more nutritious food.
Okay. How often do you exercise?
Oh, about 3 to 4 times a week. I'd like to do it a little more, sometimes 5 if I can.
Okay. What would you say to encourage others to get more active?
I just think it's important just to start small, maybe make one change rather than a whole bunch of changes. Bottom line, I think, move more, eat less, or if you're eating just fine, maybe just eat better.
Okay. Do you think it's important to stay fit?
I definitely do, and you really know that and experience that the older you get. And so what you do now will affect you when you're older.
Okay. How important is it to you to stay healthy?
Very important. I want to live a long, full life, and I want to be able to do a lot of things when I'm older.
Okay. Well, okay. Do you exercise outside of school?
Yes, I do. I currently am going to be running a race next month. It's a 10K race, so I've been exercising quite a lot, actually more than I normally do. So I've been going running a lot, as well as push-ups and sit-ups and different cardio exercises.
Okay. Do you eat more nutritious food or junk food?
I try to eat more nutritious food. Occasionally, the junk food squeaks in there, but generally I try to limit what I eat as far as that and stay on the healthier side.
Okay. How often do you exercise?
Quite a few times a week. I try to do it almost every single day, but if I can't, then at least 3 or 4 times a week.
What would you say to encourage others to get more active?
I would say start now. Start getting out and getting active. Do what you can, because you never know when you're not going to be able to. So start getting active. as soon as you can. Get into something that is fun for you to do and is exciting, and something that you can go out and do on your own or in a big group of people.
Do you think it is important to stay fit?
Absolutely. I think it's important to stay fit because you only have one body, so you need to keep your mind healthy and your body healthy, and so you want to stay fit so you live a long and healthy life. And the better fit you are and the healthier you eat, the more prone you will be able to do that.
How important is it to you to stay healthy?
It's very important for me to stay healthy because I want to make sure that I am eating properly now, so I don't have to worry about different things that could happen later on in life. So I want to eat healthy now so I don't have to worry about anything physically or diabetes or any other health things that could happen later on in life.
Okay, that's all the questions. Okay, do you exercise outside of school?
I do.
Okay, what kind of activities do you do?
I'm at the gym 4 or 5 days a week. I work out at Axiom and Meridian, and then I also coach and play tennis all year round.
Okay, do you eat more nutritious food or junk food?
Definitely more nutritious. Keeps you fuller longer.
How often do you exercise though?
4 to 5 days a week.
What would you say to others to encourage them to get more active?
Do active things that you actually enjoy because it makes the time go faster. So team sports is always good, or find a workout partner.
Do you think it's important to stay fit?
Absolutely. You feel better.
How important is it to you to stay healthy?
Very important. It makes you so you sleep better, you feel better throughout the day, you have more energy. Just makes you feel good.
Okay, that's it. It's really easy. Okay, do you exercise outside of school?
Once a year, I exercise. Yeah, often. I like to ride my bike. I've been skiing a lot this winter.
Okay. Like, what kind of activities do you really do?
I like to ride my bike, and I went skiing a lot
Well,
this
I know
winter.
you
No,
said that,
that's
but
about it.
okay.
I ride my bike and ski. That's about it. I try to do one sport per season.
Okay. Do you eat more nutritious food or junk food?
More nutritious food. I do eat junk food, but I like to make sure that I'm eating healthy meals. Make sure my son eats healthy meals, but he does like his Lunchables.
Okay. How often do you exercise?
Exercise, not as often as I ought to. So when the weather's nice and I can ride my bike, definitely every day. And skiing once or twice a week.
Okay. What would you say to encourage others to get more active?
I think the easiest way to get active is to start with the healthier diet. So eat smaller, more filling meals that have a smarter balance of calories and essentials, and then you'll start losing weight. A long time ago, I was a lot heavier than I am now, and I started eating a little bit better, and I lost a lot of weight really quickly, and then I was able to exercise. Because when I was heavier, I couldn't do any exercise. It hurt my back, hurt my legs. It was just harder. So I would say start with the diet, then get into the exercise.
Do you think it is important to stay fit?
Yeah, definitely.
How important is it to you to stay healthy?
Definitely important for me to stay healthy, just because I have had my own share of illnesses that I don't want to have to see happen again, and I try and combat that with the diet.
Okay, that's it. Do you exercise outside of school?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what kind of activities do you do?
Let's see. I walk with my girls and our dog. I go to the rec center and I participate in spinning class, which is active bike riding, cardio bike riding, and I also do turbo kick classes, which it's a form of kickboxing.
Okay, do you eat more nutritious food or junk food?
I try to eat more nutritious food sometimes, but I really like chocolate, and that's a downfall.
How often do you exercise?
I exercise 5 to 6 days a week. I get up at 4:30 in the morning, and I go to the rec center, and I do their 5:15 spin class and their 5:15 power pump class too.
Alright, what would you say to encourage others to get more active?
It just makes you feel better. I mean, that's the whole thing. When I wasn't exercising, I didn't feel good. And sometimes the hardest part is just getting up and moving. And if you can get up and move, it'll become easier.
Do you think it's important to stay fit?
Yes, I do think it's important to stay fit, because when you get older, like my age and older, it's very important that you keep active and fit, because otherwise you're just going to sit there and gain weight, and that's not good.
How important is it to you to stay fit or
It's
healthy?
very important. It keeps me active, it keeps me moving, it helps me keep up with my girls who are active in sports and doing other things. So it's really important in my life.
Okay, that's okay. Do you exercise outside of school?
I do. I enjoy swimming and I walk.
Okay. Do you eat more nutritious food or junk food?
I try to eat nutritiously. Sometimes I like some of the junk food, but I try to walk by it when I see it in the store. So I like fruits and vegetables.
Okay. How often do you exercise?
Probably a couple times a week. Not as often as I should, but yeah.
What would you say to encourage others to get more active?
When you're active, you're getting the blood flowing to the brain, and it just enlivens your whole outlook. It increases your ability to think more clearly, and it just makes you feel better.
Do you think it's more, or do you think it is important to stay fit?
Yes, I think there's definitely a connection between fitness and quality of life and length of life.
How important is it to you to stay healthy?
Very. When I'm not healthy, right now I have a cold, I don't feel good, and then I don't react as well as I should, and I don't think as clearly as I like to. When I'm feeling good and I'm feeling healthy, then I'm stronger, I think more clearly, and everything just goes better.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Do you have my good side?
Okay, do you exercise outside of school?
I do, and normally I'm much better than I am right now. It's my schedule with my doctorate, and it's driving me crazy. So in a couple weeks, when I get everything done, I'm going to be on a better schedule.
Okay.
And that schedule would be that I'm here in the morning by 6 o'clock working out.
Okay, what kind of activities do you do when you work out?
I like to do the stationary bike. I like to do the elliptical machine, and I like to do some circuit training and weightlifting.
Okay. Do you eat more nutritious food or junk food?
Oh, nutritious. This is on my desk. This is gonna be my snack.
Okay. How often do you exercise?
Again, if it was normal, I'd be doing 4 times a week. Right now, I'm like 1.
Okay. What would you say to encourage others to get more active?
You just have to plan. And the hardest thing about working out is getting there. And why I'm not working out right now is just, like I said, I'm working on my dissertation and all the extra sleep that I'm not getting because of my late hours. But if you make a plan, and like I said, the hardest thing about the plan is just getting there. Once you get there, you're going to work out.
Okay. Do you think it's important to stay fit?
Absolutely. Oh yeah, that's longevity in life, gets you energy, all those good things.
Okay. How important is it to you to stay healthy?
Super important. I have 4 kiddos ranging from 12 to 7, and they're very active, and I like to keep up with them. And so with all their activities we like to do as a family, we like to ski, we jog as a family, we play tennis as a family, we ride bikes as a family. So those are things that I want to continue. This past summer we bought a trampoline. My kids love jumping on the trampoline. I grew up running or jumping on a trampoline. Not running, that's fine. And so if I'm not active myself, I can't do those things.
Okay. Well, those are all the questions.
Maddie, you did a great job. Thank you,
Thank you.
Ambassador.